bring up your first comic. This guy is the oldest comic touring the Midwest. Please give it up for Mr. Wayne Wiskow.
Keep going for Lucas, come on. I want to thank you for the warm welcome, I appreciate it, but I feel I need to apologize. Bruce asked me over 2 weeks ago to do the show tonight, and I probably should have canceled out. This has been a pretty rough time for me. I buried my father last Saturday. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, because he just wouldn't stop squirming. And I'm all like, lay still, old man, I've got more fire ants. I told you I'd let you know when I was ready to move out. Now we'll see who gets to sleep with mother. Oh, shut up, I'm just kidding. I moved out months ago. I do like the older ladies, though. They have a name for them, too. You know what they call them, women who like to date much younger men? Cougars. Cougars, that's right. Unless the much younger man is me. Then those ladies aren't cougars. They're saber-toothed tigers. Because those women are about to become extinct. When I'm out on a dinner date with a new tiger, and I lean over the table seductively and I ask her, are those real? I'm talking about her teeth, not her tits, okay? That's information you can use. Just ask any guy who's ever been gummed by a tiger. Dating older women can be dangerous, though. I gave my 82-year-old girlfriend a hickey on the neck, nearly choked on all the loose skin. You know how hard you have to suck to raise a bruise on someone whose circulation is that bad? And there's a new tiger on my trail, and she tells me she's interested in a long-term relationship. I know she's lying. Woman her age, there's no such thing. There are terminal relationships. My last girlfriend died 2 weeks ago. We broke up yesterday. Hey, it's like that old saying goes, you know. Sex is like pizza. It's even good cold. One of my girlfriends was a real bitch. She complained about everything. She said, you smoke too much weed, you drink too much beer, you watch too much porn. Well, I just burned a bowl out here before I came in. My beer's sitting right there. And I'm looking at you, sweetheart. Right now there's a porno flick going on in my mind and you're the star. I didn't know you were so limber. She is such a bitch, I dumped her. Just behind the I-64 rest stop, this side of New Baden. She is already dead. She'd come over the night before complaining like usual. She said, you're too boring. I want someone more exciting. I want a man who can take my breath away. The pillow was sitting right there. Seemed like a no-brainer to me. I see the way you've been looking at me, honey. You can probably tell I've been working out, huh? Yeah. I was at the gym just this morning. I had an unpleasant experience. I finished my weights and I was down in the shower. Now, this isn't a fancy place. We don't have those individual shower stalls. We just have the one big open area with 3 shower heads on each wall, you know, like at Penn State. I couldn't help but notice the guy next to me was pissing in the shower. Yeah, it was gross. It was disgusting. I was so put off I couldn't even finish masturbating. I'm kidding. I always finish. It's kind of the highlight of my workout. I call it the clean and jerk. little bit about me. Married 17 years, happily divorced 28. And I'm a sensitive guy. I could tell years before our divorce that things were going wrong. I took her out for our 15th anniversary, and dinner and dancing, and the band struck up that B.B. King hit, "The Thrill Is Gone." And she said, "Come on, dear, let's dance." They're playing our song. Silly me. I thought our song was "The Bitch Is Back." One thing I can say about my ex, though, I never knew what bad sex was before my divorce. Then I found out very quickly that's what I've been having the last 17 years. That marriage ended when I came home early one day and found another man in bed with my wife. I was going to confront him right then and there, but I thought, he'd suffered enough. After my divorce, I tried to meet women everywhere I could. I went down to, I was in San Francisco one time, went to Chinatown, went to one of those Chinese brothels. But I was horny again an hour later. I said, "Stay with you." I actually lived in Europe. I lived in Europe for over a year. I lived in the Netherlands where marijuana is legal, prostitution is legal, the age of consent is 16. I thought I died and gone to heaven.
Where is it?
Yeah. You've been smoking some of that, haven't you? And it's not unusual in Europe to see an older man dating a much younger woman. And I am not ageist. I dated women all the way from 82 down to, let's say 18. Worked out fine for a while too because she was dyslexic. She thought I was 26. We were getting serious and she asked me outright. She said, "Do you want more children?" I said, "No, you'll do." One of my most recent girlfriends was a 28-year-old black performance artist. She was just too cutesy, though. She had initials for everything. She called me SD for Sugar Daddy. She said I had BST. You know what BST is? Brown Sugar Tendencies. Yeah, I think she was right. I got a $50 gift certificate one Christmas for Bed Bath & Beyond. I was all excited. I thought it said Bed Bath & Beyonce. I had initials for her, too. I called her CB for Crazy Bitch. Yeah, she earned it. First time that we were intimate, she was giving me a blowjob. I could swear that she had a tongue stud, because I could feel it. Turns out she just lost another tooth. Time to dial it back a bit on the meth, bitch. Well, she apologized. She spit it out. And I said, "Put that back in there. We're not done yet." But the biggest thing that she did that got her the nomenclature, crazy bitch, she had what I call RADD, Relationship Attention Deficit Disorder. Because that relationship lasted a total of 10 days. That's right, it was over before we even got the blood test back. And you know what that means? Safe sex and dry humping, that's right. Yet she had the audacity, 2 months after we broke up, to leave a message on my machine telling me that she was pregnant and threatening me with a paternity suit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now 69 years old. At my age, a paternity suit is not a threat. It's a fucking testimonial, that's all I'm saying. I hope she files it. I'll post it on Facebook. Go Daddy! If my sperm were to fertilize that egg, it would have to have been the most virile sperm in the whole world. It would have to have portaged across a severed vase. Have to claw its way through a rubber dam. We'll have to outswim the sperm of a 23-year-old black man that apparently had a 2-hour head start. You've been a great audience. My time is just about up, but and I always end my shows with a public service announcement, and I'll do that again tonight. I mean, I mentioned it earlier, safe sex. I used safe sex. We had safe sex when I was young, too. I mean, we just called it making sure the parking brake was on. But now, of course, it means condoms. So the first time after my divorce, that I found myself in an intimate relationship, I did the responsible thing. I went to the drugstore looking for condoms. I was amazed at all the different kinds they had. I didn't know it, but they come with expiration dates too.
Rainbow.
I picked a 12-pack off the rack that said used by January 1st, 2018. Well, I put those right back. I just don't need that kind of pressure, okay? I found a 3-pack that was suitable. It said ribbed for her satisfaction, 33% greater stimulation. Well, I put it on inside out. I figured, what the hell, I paid for it. Thank you so much. I'm Wayne Wiskow. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Wayne Wiskow, everybody. Here we go. Graduation's coming up. He's available for children's parties. Get him quick. We don't know how much longer he has left. Yeah. All right.